Yo, how's it going? It's been a little while, but I'm back. I've been playing some old games, um, uh, on my little vacation as well as some Smash. But what I want to play for you today is one of my favorite games in the world, Firewatch. Now, Firewatch is such a good game. If you want to get into it, you want to get into it blind because the less you know about it, the better. And it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've actually played this game, and I forget a lot about what happens in it. So hopefully I can kind of get those feels again while we play it. Anyway, I'm just gonna start it up. Oh, we're in. Wow, this game looks beautiful. um, I'm not gonna spoil anything about the game, mostly because I kind of forget how the game functions. And I'm also not going to talk over specific parts so that we can really get the full experience together of how this game is. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. Oh, you, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You're drunk. What's your major? You, you're pretty. I'm pretty drunk. I don't think I really care what her major is. She's pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. He flags down a waiter 1 week later, and you are Julia's boyfriend. If only it was that simple. God, the music's phenomenal. I'm playing? Ah, yes, we are. We are to use objects. Backpack. Here's my nice Ford F-150. Get in. Should I secure the backpack down or anything? Date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Move in, you share an apartment near the school, with a view of the mountains. You two drink beer out on the deck. Drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julie's in love. She wants to bring it home with her to class, or she wants to bring it with her to class. It's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while she walks this dad. It's badass. She wants the beagle, but the shepherd would be nice. Go with the beagle. Name's him Bucket. Bucket's a good name for a dog. And a week later, we've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him too. You love him too. 1979. You walk out on the deck. It's summer. 19:30 p.m. and the heat radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Just with those hard questions. Kids, they're not very smart, good at much. I'm saying if you and I had some couple little idiots, that would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are gonna be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. Say she's absolutely right. thoroughfare trailhead. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Learn to live with bears. Got a nice little location over here. Pretty low. Oh, that's a rock. I thought that was a bird at first. 1980. A Thursday night. Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're getting worried and getting angrier by the minute. Walks in after you've gone to bed. Not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. Right when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. Deal with this later. Don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask about her evening. She says it was great. Hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. Make some coffee and go to work. 81. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Pose and flex the key man. No, absolutely. You look awesome. Look at the autumn sky. This is really red on my screen, but I'm looking back at the recording. It looks pretty decent on the recording. Why to hop over? (1982). During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. Festival in town brings folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. But fuck! The dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. Confront the attacker. Get his goddamn face in. Her arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia has to take a different path from that day forward. Okay. You don't want to go that way either. Oh, I didn't read that. Fudge. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by the work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. Great job, associate department chair. Wants to move in. Absolutely do not. Her not to take the job. Grief she commutes back and forth. Back and forth 2,000 miles? I'm not gonna try to do that, but convincing her not to take the job is also a terrible thing to do. This is a terrible compromise. I think life would just be better if we were together. I don't think we need anything, do we? However, this means you two won't have a bullshit. Says that's bullshit. Wait. You tell her that means you two won't have a bullshit. You tell her this means that you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if taking a job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again. Bullshit. She decides not to take it. Oh god. 1985. Julie is asking to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. Make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Oh, we gotta get some. After seeing multiple doctors, having many tests, they were worried that Julia may be suffering from early onset dementia. 41. We keep it a secret for now. Oh, do I have to? Probably might have to blur that out. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. Drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. And she has to be brought home by the police. Devastated. Sent home on permanent medical leave. Someday you get to the Julia who calls you a dope. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Some days you get a little stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia just to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. It gets worse. 88. You spend your days following Julia around the house. Count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. Maybe Danielle. She suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. Sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You were determined to take care of her by yourself. I think let's try. And that being said, it hasn't worked so far, so I don't know why. I'm still trying to hold on to it. God, I forgot the beginning of this game. It is so good. Here. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. Can't do anything without her. She can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. First time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Put a chair in front of the bedroom door. Trust that she sleeps like a rock. I could never lock someone in. No, I couldn't. Got to the same bar. You go to the same bar at this boring end of Pearl Street. Nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. A huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. Tonight, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow .1 and are taken to jail for the night. Consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. Say you'll visit. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming. You see an ad in the paper for a job. Take it. Ooh. Forgot the beginning hits deep. Alright, loading screen. Near the lookout tower. What was that? Oh. Well, we're just gonna ignore it for now. And this game is beautiful. You know, I don't think I've mentioned it yet on this channel, but I paint. Oh my goodness. I would definitely paint something like this. Absolutely. Let's open up the door. On the power. Dude, I just fucking slapped the hell out of that switch.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Alright, good talking to you then. Oh.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
How do you know my name?
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Real quick, is there display subtitles? There we go.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You're rebelling against mom. I actually really like this
Okay,
option.
you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Huh?
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Huh?